What is up, guys? This is DT Ninja here to bring you my latest Bleach live reaction. This is chapter 636. 636. Last week, obviously, we had a little better chapter, more balance. I really enjoyed the Bazb and Hoshwall fight before that, but the flashback was a little disappointing. Like I said before, it was just, I don't know, it just wasn't together. I liked 2 weeks ago's chapter, and I also liked last week's chapter. So this week's chapter, I hope that we get some more greatness from Tite Kubo. So let's get into this chapter, 636, Sensitive Monster. Sensitive Monster. Is the swelling form a nightmare or despair? So we see the compulsory Pernita, and it looks like she has, like, her brain, or like the hood is like increasing in size. All right, the head became huge. What's that? It doesn't look useful for fighting. There must be a reason. It's kind of creepy. You say that? We lost the chance to jump in. Idiot, we don't have to jump in. If we do something wrong, they'll get mad at us. I agree. So Nemu says, I agree. It's weird that you voice your opinion, is it? Mayuri-sama always orders me not to move, until he calls me. I don't think Mayuri-sama is struggling so much against the enemy, that he will need to call me. What are you saying? It's the same for Captain Zaraki, too. Okay, so now we're seeing Captain Zaraki's arm being swirled. What the hell? It's like manipulating his arm, and twisting and turning his arm. Zaraki can't really stop it. What's that? The broken arm is getting bent further. So Zaraki can't hold on to his Zanpakuto. No, he still has it. But his whole arm just broke off. Damn. Damn, his entire arm just broke. Yeah, his entire arm just fell completely off his body. What in the hell? What? What? His entire arm just was ripped from its socket. Okay, first it was broken, and then it was twisted off. Okay, but he still has... Oh, okay, so the other arm had Nozarashi, so he steps on it, and then pries it from his torn hand. He folded it up so much that it turned into a pool of blood. Wait a minute, wait. So, Zaraki lost his arm, and then the compulsory even went further and made his arm just turn into blood? How does that work? Oh, that's quite nice. It was a good idea to rip its arm right away. Good job, Captain Zaraki. If you hadn't taken that decision on the spot, you'd be... Wait a minute, let me go back. So that's Zaraki's arm? and the compulsory at the same time. Okay, I'm starting to see it now. Okay, so Zaraki broke, his arm was broken and lost his arm. But then Zaraki steps on the enemy's arm, and then cuts him. And then it says he folded it up so much that it turned into a pool of blood. But then Mayuri says it was a good idea to rip off its arm right away. Good job, Captain Zaraki. So he ripped off Pernita's arm. If you hadn't taken that decision on the spot, you'd be turned into sinewy and... Sinewy? What the hell? Sinewy and tasteless mountain of meatballs. What kind of explanation is that? I'm not sure whether you're praising or provoking me. What do you think? Whatever. What is his power? As always, I don't understand if you're asking me or just talking to yourself. But either way, I don't know either. What I can say now is that it's better not to get close to it. See, this is exactly why his power is like this. And it's also the reason why Uetsu killed him by stabbing him from a distance. So, really, he's irrelevant to this part of the story, but whatever. Okay, what I can say now is you better not get close to it. Don't kid me. How can we slash it up if we don't get close? Oh, Nemu is actually holding Zaraki's arm. Another question. Slashing it is not the only way to fight. I will explain a way to do it without getting... Sorry, but... I was just talking to myself. Hey, Zaraki! If I don't understand his power, I'll just cut him in half before he gets to me. So Zaraki now unleashes his power. And we see Pernita there. And he got to him. Got to her. But, Commander, he walked right into her trap. He cut Zaraki through the stomach. What? 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 Oh my gosh. Okay, this makes sense. So, Zaraki doesn't listen to Mayuri's advice, even though he's talking to himself, and Mayuri steps in and stabs him to prevent something stupid. Okay, now this is very interesting. So he actually stabbed him with his Zanpakuto. Kurasuchi! You bleh. As expected, in just stopping the limbs, the other bones will break. Ashisoki Jiso. Fear Factor 4. Cover your ears, please. You'll go deaf in 4 seconds. Well then. The anesthetics kicking in, more important than the guy's brute strength, may come in handy. Being turned into meatballs here would be a bit inconvenient anyway. And also that the anesthetic is working means naturally your body can be cut up too. In other words, your nerves. You're using your own nerves to infiltrate the enemy's bodies and forcefully control their movements. Exactly what I said. Manipulation of a body part, manipulation of the body. I saw it coming, you know. I hear that the Quincy can pump reishi into blood vessels and make use of the power for himself. If so, then it's no surprise that other beings can take and manipulate reishi as well. But, well, whatever the process is, if the body is cut apart, no need to be afraid. Whoa. What's going on here? Does it hurt? The acrid hardship of having your nerves exposed. I'm extremely interested in your power. I think I'll take my time and explore this slowly. What shall I do? I have tons of drugs that will work on your nerves. Ah, I see now. So he infected him. It is finally starts to melt. What is this astonishing true form be? So, is their true form about to emerge, or is he being... What's going on here? That's the chapter? That's it? That's really it? Okay. I guess that's it, guys. This has been chapter 636. Like I said, I have no... I don't like this character at all, Pernita. I've never liked her. I mean, she died in an instant, and now she's supposed to be this monster. And Zaraki lost an arm. Okay, that was interesting. And then Miyuri stabbed him. But not only him, he stabbed Pernita, which now he's in control of his nerve system. So now he's breaking down, and we're gonna finally see what this thing is, what this being is. So in a way, it was an interesting chapter, but at the same time, I felt it was like, that's it? Really? We really didn't learn much about Pernita. I mean, okay, it can control one's nerves, but I already knew that. By looking at Yoruichi and how her arm was ripped, you know, twisted, I could figure out that, okay, that, you know, the manipulation of the bones, right? Manipulation of the body, okay? So especially after we've seen, you know, her twist Zaraki's arm. So at the same time, I feel disappointed because we already knew this. The only thing that I really enjoyed about this chapter was, you know, Miyuri, and the idea that Nemu actually has this thing where actually he calls on her when, you know, there's a serious problem or something, when he's about to do something crazy. So the fact that she is not even, you know, stepping in, now she's telling everyone, you know, now she's stepping in and telling everyone, cover your ears, you're going to go deaf in 4 seconds if you don't. Now this is crazy. This is some awesome power from Miyuri. I'm really enjoying this chapter from Miyuri's point of view. I really enjoyed it. Zaraki, you know, I'm a fan of Zaraki, but at the same time, he needs to learn strategy better, because you don't just go in and start slashing people like, you know, I'm going to cut you up. Okay, you just walked right into a nightmare, basically. You walked right into the trap, and that's why, you know, Miyuri decided to cut right through him to, you know, stop Pernita's attack. And that was awesome. I don't know if that was planned. Obviously it wasn't, but it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And now we're going to see the ultimate form of Pernita. Or maybe, this is, the manipulation from, from Kurotsuchi's end. He's going to start using drugs on him, and now we're going to get a whole Toshiro, vibe coming back. So I really enjoyed this chapter, but at the same time, on the Sternritter's part, no. I hope you guys enjoyed my live reaction, and have an awesome day.